So today we start with the Patent Act 1970 and we'll start with the sections 1 and section 2. Section 1 is Section 1 relates to short title, extent and commencement. So it says that the Patent Act is called as 1970 and it commenced on the date of notification in the official gazette. When we talk of section 2, it's an important section and it relates to definitions and interpretations. So the definitions, let's start with the definition of the appellate board. Appellate board means an appellate board referred to in section 116. Assignee, this is an important definition, includes an assignee of the assignee and legal representative of a decreased assignee. So it basically means assignee is the person to whom you are giving your rights. So it includes an assignee of an assignee. So if you have given your rights to someone and he has further given his rights to someone, so assignee will include the assignee of the assignee, and it will also include the legal representative of a decreased assignee. So if there is someone who is decreased or who is dead, not alive right now, so a legal representative of such an assignee will also be called as an assignee, and refers to the assignees of any person, include references to the assignee of legal representative or assignee of that person. So if there is a person who has given his legal rights or right to represent to someone else, they will also be called as an assignee. Okay. Budapest Treaty, this is basically related to deposition of microorganisms. Capable of industrial application, it's a requirement of patentability and it relates to any invention, which means the invention is capable of being made or used in an industry. Controller means the Controller General of Patents design trademark as in section 73. Convention application, an application which for a patent by virtue of section 135. So convention countries convention application is section 135. Convention country means any country or countries which as a member of a group of countries or union of countries in an intergovernmental organization referred to as convention country in section 133. District code meaning assigned to that expression by code of civil procedures. So we need to go by the land of the law of the land. Exclusive license means the license from a patentee which confers the licensee or the license and person authorized by him to the exclusion of all other person, including the patentee himself. So once you have given an exclusive license to someone, you lose even your rights on that particular patent, and any right in respect of the patent invention exclusive license shall be constructed accordingly. Government undertaking, any department of a government, any corporation established by the central or the state government, a government company, or an institution wholly or substantially financed by the government is also called as a government undertaking. High Court, it's same thing as the High Court, territorial jurisdiction of the state or union territory. Coming to international application, means an application for patent made in accordance with PCT. So if you're making an application in relation to Patent Cooperation Treaty, it will be called as an international application. Invention is important. So you see this is section 2 and we are talking about J. So section 2J. Remember this is very important. Means any new product or a process involving an inventive step and capable of industrial application. Okay. So involving an inventive step will be having an invention. Now how the inventive step is defined? Inventive step means a feature of an invention that involves technical advance as compared to the existing knowledge or having economic significance or both, and that makes the invention not obvious to a person skilled in the art. So these two sections are very important, 2J and 2JA. So inventive step will mean an invention which involves technical advance. So whenever you are making an invention, the invention will be patentable only if it has a certain degree of technical advancement as compared to the existing knowledge, or it should have economic significance or both. So okay, so that is inventive step. Legal representative, any person of a law who represent an estate of a deceased person. So this is a person who is no more. So the legal representative will be a person who represents such a person. This definition is not much used, but still is very important. 2L, that is new invention, means an invention or technology which has not been anticipated by publication in any document or used in the country or elsewhere in the whole world before the date of filing of patent application with complete specifications. That is, the subject matter has not fallen in public domain, or that it does not form the part of the state of the art. So a new invention is something which has not been anticipated by publication in any document, neither in the country or elsewhere. So again, it's an important thing. Opposition board. This is as per section 25. Patent means means a patent for an invention granted under this act. Patent agent means a person for the time being registered under the act as a patent agent. So patent agent is not a perpetual thing. Patent agents need to renew their membership or renew their registration basically, and as long as they continue to renew their membership and there is no adverse action taken against them, they can be patent agent. Patented article or a patented process means respectively an article or a process in respect of which a patent is in force. So the patent is granted, but if for some reason they can be revoked, challenged, or if you stop paying the renewal fees, they can lapse or they can get abandoned. Patent Cooperation Treaty means PCT done at Washington on 10th day of June 1970, as amended and modified from time to time. Okay. So the PCT was signed basically on 19th June 1970. The date is not very important, but still for your remembrance, it is 19th of June 1970. Patentee means the person for the time being entered in the register as the grantee or the proprietor of the patent is called as a patentee. Patent of addition means a patent granted in accordance with section 54. Patent office means that the patent office referred to in section 74. Person includes also the government. So person will include the normal person, natural person also, and it will also include the government. Person interested includes a person engaged in or promoting research in the same field as that of which the invention resides. So when you say a person interested, so person interested is the person who can file for a post grant opposition. Okay. And in this particular case, the person interested would be someone who is engaged in or promoting a research in the same field. So if you are doing something of work in pharmaceuticals, it's in some kind of electronic field, you will not be called as a person interested. Okay, unless you show that you are developing something which involves both pharmaceutical and electronics. Okay. Pharmaceutical substance means any new entity involving one or more inventive steps. So, so when you say you are developing a pharmaceutical substance, or you have a substance, it means it's a new entity basically, and this has got one or more inventive steps. Prescribed means in relation to the proceedings before a high court, prescribed by the rules of high court for appellate board or any other order passed under the act. Prescribed manner, so throughout the act you will hear this, you will read this term prescribed manner, which includes payment of prescribed fees. So you said that this particular form or this application has to be made in the prescribed manner, which basically means that you will have to pay the prescribed fees. Priority date has the meaning assigned to it in section 11. As per section 11, the priority date is the definition given. Register means the register of patents. Okay, so it is not the register of patent agents, but it's the register of patents under section 67. True and first inventor does not include either the first importer or of an invention in India. So if you say that you were the true and first inventor, It does not mean that you are the first importer. So this will not include the importer or a person to whom an invention is first communicated from outside India. So when you say, when there is a dispute and you need to find out who is the true and first inventor, these two persons will not be included in the definition of true and first inventor when assigning the rights of an inventor. So it will not, it is the first importer of an invention into India. No, this person is not included. And even if you are receiving some information regarding an invention from outside India, okay, then also you will not be considered as the true and first inventor. The true and first inventor will be a person who has actually worked on that particular invention and developed that particular thing. In this act, unless the context otherwise requires, any reference to the controller shall be constructed to include any officer discharging the functions of the controller in pursuance of section 73. So in this particular act, when you say a controller, it will always not mean that the Controller General of Patents designs, but it will also mean any other officer who is discharging the functions of the controller. Okay. And the patent office shall be construed as including reference to any branch office of the patent office. So when you say patent office, you can see the main patent office in Mumbai, okay, but other branch offices are also called as patent office.